Madam Speaker, I rise as a member of the Rules Committee and also of the Transportation and Infrastructure Committee in strong support of H.R. 5850, the Fiscal Year 2011 Transportation HUD Appropriations Act, because housing and transportation are two areas that must be priorities, especially in tough economic times such as we are in, because we get the double return on our investment. As we have seen with the recovery bill, investment in infrastructure not only generates economic recovery by putting people back to work, but those construction jobs strengthen our transportation system and improve our housing stock. They make our roads safer, our bridges safer for our families and our friends and our constituents to travel on. The Transportation HUD Appropriations Bill continues this investment and our commitment to using all the tools available to continue the economic recovery that has taken hold. It is also important to note that the legislation continues these important programs, but in a fiscally responsible way. Overall, the bill spends $500 million less than was appropriated during the current fiscal year. The amount provided overall is $1.3 billion below the President's request. I commend the committee for its work in crafting a bill that spends less overall and still manages to increase the funds available for key programs that are at the heart of our nation's economic recovery. The committee has done so by scaling back spending on other programs, which is never popular or easy, but is the right thing to do. Included in H.R. 5850 is $45.2 billion to improve and repair our nation's aging highway infrastructure. The bill includes more than $11.3 billion for the Federal Transit Administration, which will support bus and rail projects, and an estimated 20,000 additional jobs for transit workers nationwide. This not only provides more transportation options to Americans during tough economic times, it also decreases traffic congestion, reduces our dependence on foreign oil and greenhouse gas emissions, and makes our roads safer for our commuters. This bill adds another $1.4 billion to continue developing and building a national system of high-speed rail. High-speed rail moves more people at a lower cost, at a faster speed, and with less impact on our environment than road transportation. We have developed the most advanced highway and aviation systems in the world over the last 60 years, but in comparison, the rail system in other nations such as Germany, France, and even China we have clearly fallen behind. This bill continues our commitment to correcting that situation and developing a robust national intercity rail network. Related to the Department of Housing and Urban Development, H.R. 5850 makes critical investments to help communities continue to address the fallout from housing and foreclosure crisis that we see nationwide. The bill provides communities with the tools they need to build, purchase, or rent affordable housing. It provides rental assistance to low-income families, homeless veterans, and other at-risk groups, and supplies funding for repairs and renovation of affordable housing across America. The bill provides $4 billion for the Community Development Block Grant Program, which sends funding directly to local governments for projects that address housing, social services, and other economic challenges in their communities. Madam Speaker, this is just a sample of the important programs and initiatives that the Transportation HUD Appropriations Act will fund in fiscal year 2011. I urge my colleagues to support the rule and the underlying bill. Thank you, and I reserve the balance of my time.